Hi YouTube, it's Penwithers. Just thought I'd show you this, something that I've just had a little go with, a little bit of an experiment. So this is some weathering I've done on this wagon, something a little bit different. And it's something that I'd seen mentioned, but couldn't really find a lot of detail on how it was done. But I interpreted it from the few little bits I'd seen, and this is what I came up with. Very simple process, but a little bit time consuming. But basically what you do, this was just a grey iron ore wagon. Spray it with hairspray and sprinkle salt over it, as in table salt, and then spray over again with hairspray. Leave it to dry for 24 hours, then paint over the surface, and I used this ink wash brown, which as you can see is quite a good, quite a realistic colour, I'd say, for rust. Paint that on, leave it for another 24 hours, and then basically once it's dry, so that's over a 2 day period, rub the surface, rub the salt off, and this is the effect you got. So I thought, I've seen wagons a little bit pitted and rusty. I thought, bloody brilliant idea, and so simple. Like I say, this is the first time I tried it, and I think that came out quite well. That in there, I only did the outside, but I thought I would try the inside, so you can see all the salt in there. Just tried a couple of different colours inside. I only put the paint on it this evening, so I shall probably tomorrow rub it off, see what it comes up like. But I've got these two candidates here, all nice and shiny and new, so I thought I'd just show you how I done the other one. We'll give it another try. These were cheap wagons, so I haven't got much to lose. So what I've done, I've unscrewed the body from the chassis, so I thought it'll protect. Obviously I don't want to do too much to the chassis on them, so this is basically what we do. Spray the hairspray on, and then shake the salt on. And I suppose the more you put on, the more pitted it'll be. So I'll just sorry, let's have a bit of eye to see the end, but right, that's one done. What I'll do, we'll leave those dry overnight. I'll do the other one in a minute, and then tomorrow we'll paint over them, and I'll possibly rub the inside off of that other one, and we'll see what they look like. You bear with us, we'll see you tomorrow. Right, here we are 24 hours later. Obviously I was saying I've done this bit in here, so I'll just show you what we do. I get the feeling that obviously if you don't leave it long enough, the stuff will smudge a bit. And this is just under 24 hours later. But that was quite soaked up with the hairspray inside. But, see what it comes out like. An old toothbrush here. Doesn't yeah, definitely proves you need to make sure that it's been a bit cold since last night, but obviously smudged it a little bit, but I can see the potential there. I say this one was just a bit of an experimental one, that rather than having it spotlessly clean inside, looks like there's a bit of debris in the corners, but I've done that with the obviously that brown ink wash and the black ink wash. Yeah, I think that's come out quite good. You see the effect on that. Not bad at all. Right, we'll come back to this in a minute and we'll paint up those other ones that we did last night. Just bear with us. Right, here's the next bit. Here's obviously what I did with the salt yesterday. So that was the hairspray and the salt scattered over it. And a little bit of hairspray over it again. And the next bit, there's this ink wash. Paint. Just paint over the surface. It's like a wishy-washy finish. I'd say it's this is a learning curve, so I'll just these are cheap wagons I bought, so I thought we'll have a little bit of experiment with them. And see how they come up. Work it in around bits a bit. It's not really going to hurt because I want that like war-torn effect. Don't want it too uniform. See what he comes up like. That's the only bit, is having the patience to leave it the 24 hours to dry out properly. Hopefully. I don't think that other wagon was just under 24 hours, but obviously being in an enclosed surface, it took a little bit of time to dry out, but there we are. As I say, it looks a bit perhaps a bit drastic, but leave it with us and we'll see what it comes up like. Well, here we are. Another 24 hours has gone by. We'll show you what to do next. I've done the other one, but just see how they turned out. A little bit darker than I would have liked, but let's show you what we do. So, obviously, have found that you want to leave it like a good 24 hours, give it a chance to dry out. But okay, I found it's had a chance to dry out. Obviously, I tried the inside of that little small one a little bit too quick. They'll paint smudge, but I think like this, you almost want it to be bone dry, and the salt actually acts as an abrasive when you rub it off. So, but like I say, it's quite tough. I'm say a little bit darker perhaps than I would have liked, but the only good thing I would say with this is obviously if it's a bit heavier than you wanted, you can go in with that fiberglass pencil and like scrape it back a bit with that. But could almost do with, it's typical, I couldn't find it, one of those fiberglass, almost like a toothbrush, but wire brush. I think that might have been better. But like I say, these little stubborn areas, I got a bit of a fiberglass pencil, which obviously is quite abrasive. And there's the old tiger bits there. I don't really want to see that, so give that a little bit of scrape. Just make it look a little bit war torn. I do like them pretty weathered, but no, like I say, it's a bit of a learning curve, but I think the effect looks quite good. Obviously I've done the inside, the wagon, taking the newness off that. So not too bad at all. There we are. I'll put that back on the chassis, and then I'll probably get the old frame dirt out, do the chassis up, and tell us your fault, see what you think. But like I say, perhaps a little bit heavier than I would have liked, but I think perhaps once they're out and running should look pretty good. Thanks for that. We'll see you in a minute. Right, here we are. Here's the wagons back on their chassis. Really pleased with that small iron ore one that come out first attempt. Brilliant, really pleased with that. Like I say, the ARC ones perhaps a little bit on the heavy side, but still quite passable. Like I say, they certainly look like they've had a bit of a hard life. Oh, camera don't want to focus, but there we are. Anyway, hopefully been something a bit different. Hopefully you like the end results. Tell us your thoughts, and as I say, bye for now.